What is going on, guys? So today we are back, and I got some good news and I got some bad news. The good news is that we have made it to blue. The bad news is that I recorded all of these and completely lost the footage. We're just gonna go through. So the way that the champion stadium works is actually really cool. So basically, there's a on normal, you just basically go in and you fight. There's nothing like really super special about it. Once you get into the hard versions, though, you basically have these like specific rules that you kind of get to like strategize with a little bit. So let me just kind of pick this just to get that, and then we'll go back. So basically, round 1, round 2, round 3, and round 4 all have different situations that you can choose. And basically, you get to choose like which boss, Elite Four member that you want to fight. And it just applies the round 1 rule to whichever one you choose. So if you want status conditions and other conditions deal more damage, last longer, and are more likely to take effect, since this is round 1, if you have a team that is set up to do like good status condition damage or something like that, then maybe you want to use that for one of these that are kind of difficult for you. Maybe you want to apply that to Lance. That's fine. Once you beat Lance, it moves on to round 2, and the next one that you choose has at the start of the battle sync move countdowns are reduced by half. So you just basically go in, and if you choose to do Lorelei, it applies that rule. If you choose to do Agatha, it applies that rule. If that's the second round, you do. So it's kind of interesting. When you get to blue up here, it already has this one. So physical moves are powered up for allies and opponents, period. And then you get to choose another one that has to go along with it. You have to choose one, and you get to choose like whichever one you want to. Personally, for me, I'm going to be using the bee's knees when it comes to teams, and I'm going to rely on my sync move a little bit. So I want to quickly fire off my sync move, and we're going to choose that rule. So this is the team that we're going to go with. Pretty standard stuff. I actually saved these 3 Pokemon specifically for this fight because I didn't know if they would actually be difficult, so I kind of wanted to save it just in case. But this is going to be like my go-to team for like 90% of the content in this game now. I really feel like this team is like best team. So let's go ahead and hit it. I have not tried to fight this yet. I wanted to save it so that we could do this together. I love that he has Executor. That is amazing. All right, so we're going to go really slow off the start just to kind of get boosted here. So we're going to do Take Flight, and I guess we're just going to spit out Razor Leaf here. We don't really have anything that we need to boost up with on Venusaur just yet. And he already has healing, like right off the bat, which is crazy. Can we get... Yep. So we're just going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then this should give me my Sync move, which is perfect. And we're just going to spit out some Bar here. Now this is where we're going to do most of our damage. Big damage here. Good. And then now we're just going to spit out. Let's actually go ahead and try to get rid of some of the outsides here. So as you can see, it does give the sync move countdown acceleration to both you and your opponent. So it's not like it's, completely one-sided or anything. Is this going to hurt? Not too bad. We'll throw a potion out. Actually, we're not going to throw a potion out. We're just going to keep on spitting out damage. That's amazing. That is amazing. So this should actually get rid of both of the outsides, and we're actually going to use Venusaur's sync move here so that we can accelerate Red's sync move. Oh my gosh. Can we get off the potion before he queues up another attack, please? Okay. That's good. He used X speed also, that's fine. And we're going to use Mega Healing so that it reduces your sync move countdown. And then we should be... Oh, man. Easy peasy. We're just going to blast burn him. We're just going to burn him, and we'll be good. So this fight, of course, was not super difficult with, like, the most optimal team right here. I basically saved this team for this fight so that it wouldn't be super difficult. As you can see, pretty easy. Completion rewards. You get a ton of these champion spirits for doing this. And then these tickets... 5-star power-up tickets, I'm pretty sure those are just going to be used to exchange for promotional tickets. I think that's going to be specific, so we may actually only be able to get Rosa tickets, which that's fine. I mean, it is what it is. If not, then I'll gladly take a bunch of tickets because I really want to get Leaf and oh man. Okay, so I only used 9 out of 18 types. Interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, so congratulations. You can take on the hard level difficulty, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so it basically is going to just reset eventually, and that is completely fine. Unfortunately, we can't go back and do it. I really wanted to be able to get my my medal filled in. All right, so this is the teams that I used. We'll kind of go over this. Lorelei, weak to grass. I mean, Sceptile literally was amazing right there. I did use Serena for the sleep because I did actually choose in round 1. The status condition thing is applied, so that and coupled with Pikachu being able to spit out, paralysis is amazing. Round 2, the sync move. That was actually pretty fun. Since it was up against Agatha, I actually tried to do Bruno in round 2 for the longest time, and I just could not make it work. And I switched it up and did Agatha, basically boosted up Mewtwo with Rosa, and then just kind of like spit massive damage there, and then just use Leaf as the healer. Bruno was probably the one that gave me the most difficulty. I actually invested into Barry just to get this battle under my belt. I, for some reason, was just hell-bent on getting Barry to work for some reason, so I made it work somehow. I had to use Elisa to accelerate the sync move. I used Steelix and Jasmine because Bruno ends up getting like an insanely high crit rate, and I just needed the crit resistance, so did that, which is pretty good. Lance was a complete joke with Cynthia. I mean, literally, this was like super easy. I paired with Torchic. I threw Blue in there because I thought, hey, we'll accelerate the move gauge because, Cynthia does need 4 move bars. So it worked out really easy. I like literally one-tried that and got it. And then as you guys saw, we one-tried Blue. So honestly, Bruno was the hardest one out of any of them for me. I think I did faint out like once or twice on Lorelei, and I had to go back and do it. But I literally like one-shot Agatha, one-shot Lance, and one-shot Blue. Once I got like understood what was going on, it was insanely easy. Bruno by far was the hardest for me. May not be the same for everybody. It was by far the hardest. I tried it with Sharpedo. I did not try it with Chris because he had quite a bit of physical defense and he used X defense. But if you notice on round 3, the allies and opponent's side of the field start with the battle with a special damage reduction. So I ended up doing that and kind of like he could boost his physical defense. That's fine. I wanted to boost my special attack and then just go all in. So that's kind of the way I played it. But anyways, that's how I did it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the Champion Stadium because it's super fun, actually. It's actually really... It's not as challenging as some of the Legendary Arena stuff, but it's pretty freaking good. So we are actually going to throw out some gems on the... I don't really need more copies of Leaf. We'll just throw it on the blue banner because we only have 1 out of 5 on blue. So let's throw it. Okay, that's not amazing. Can we just get a fake out? Like maybe? That would be cool. I'm not expecting much. Yeah, it's a 3-star antenna. We'll just skip. That's a Roxanne, unfortunately. Actually, really quick, before I leave you here, I do want to check out these. Okay, so I have 15 of these, so I could pour that in, and then I could switch these. Ah, okay, so 20 of them gives me 1. Oh, that's rough. And I could go to 15 out of 20, but I can't. I can't quite hit the 20 out of 20, which is unfortunate, but that's kind of how that works. That's cool. That's great. It's all good. So that's actually going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for watching. As always, remember that if you want to join the Discord, you can do that down below. Also down there's link to YouTube memberships and Patreon if those are your thing. Otherwise, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.